Hey everyone. Today I wanted to tell you about a really cool program that I've used previously in other classes. And for my fifth graders, I just wanted to share this with you because it's sort of a simple way to let your students engage with you and each other and share a lot of different things without having to create accounts for every student. So, the program I want to share with you is called Padlet. And Padlet is free for you to sign up. Without an upgrade, you can have up to 5 Padlet walls, which you'll understand a little bit more when I show you. But so it gives you a lot of versatility, and it gives you, a few chances to engage with your students using this forum. So what you're going to do is go to Padlet.com. You can sign up easily using your Google account if you're already logged into Google. It's pretty simple. I'm going to go back and just log in because I already have an account. I'm going to go to log in with Google. And it will bring me to my dashboard. Once I get to my dashboard, I can see that I already have a Padlet that I made last year with my fifth graders for animations. So I'll open that up and you can see sort of what it looks like. It's a little busy because it was animations, but the students were able to just click on my link and they uploaded their the animations that they had created using an animation program in technology. So this is sort of what my Padlet looks like for this program, and I'm going to show you how to make one. So I'm going to go back to my home. And so Padlet is basically a wall where you can post different things. You can assign it as a Google Classroom question and have them answer the question on a Padlet wall, and they'll be able to see each other's answers. You can allow commenting, so students can comment on each other's work or not. You can also turn it off. So if you want to create a Padlet, you just click right here on this pink button. And there are a bunch of different options for layouts. The one that we just saw that was a little busy was the wall. They just loaded on there, and I think it's the most recent one is first at the top of the wall, but you can change it to look however you want to. There's some other ones. The stream just shows you one post at a time, so that might be a little bit easier for your students. I would say not using a map would be probably a good idea because we don't want to have our students giving their location, even though that's an option they can do. I think we want to avoid that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and click on this grid, actually. And it's just going to create a Padlet for me. And it comes obviously with a preloaded title. You can change the title and the description to whatever you want it to be. There's a address that will bring you right to the clipboard, and your students will be able to come right to the clipboard. You can change the color, the wallpaper. There's lots of different options for personalizing your Padlet. So in order to use the Padlet, so I'm going to turn on filter profanity. I'm going to turn on require approval. You can turn it on or off. It's a little bit more free for students to just post things, but if you want to have a chance to review before it actually gets posted publicly, you can turn it on. You can turn on comments or turn them off. And you can choose whether the new post is the first thing or the last thing in the post. And you can also choose whether or not to include an author. And there's also the possibility to like or upvote posts. I would caution you to be careful when using this feature. The students are sort of new to social media, kind of, and we don't want things to become problematic. Um, so, anyway, we've created the Padlet. So now we can start posting. And for your students, when they come in, all they'll see basically is the wall. And obviously, you would probably post something as an introduction or a question, or you're the first answer. So students can either click on the pink button or just double click on the wall, and it will open up a new post. And there's a lot of different options. So you can have students upload a file from their own computers. That could be a picture, that can be a document. They can link to a website. Maybe they've had to explore and research and find a website about something. They can put the link to that. They can search for things on Google and save them there. They can take a picture or a video or just a audio recording. They can also record their screen, sort of like we do with Screencastify. They can draw a picture. So there's that place, the add a location, probably going to skip that. And there's the option to link to another Padlet. So basically, the student would just choose the option, and then they could go ahead, and if it's a drawing option, they could draw a picture. It looks a little creepy, but there you go. There's a little picture. So they could post it and save it. And then the post would be there on the wall, and they could title it something or describe it in some way. You can take a picture. Search for a GIF reaction. Funny. So basically, there's just a big variety, excuse me, of things that they can do. If they want to take a picture, record, or do a recording, they have to enable the microphone, the camera, whatever it asks. And then they just can hit record. And now we're recording the audio on the audio. And then when they're done answering the question or responding and however you want them to respond, just hit pause. They can hear it. Record. And now we're recording the audio on the, and then save it. And then everybody can hear each other's voices. So there's a lot of different options, and it's just really easy for you to be able to share them with your students and for them to interact with one another. If a student wants to delete a post, they just hit the trash can. Super easy. In order to share it, you can go to share, and then you can copy the link to the clipboard. You can get a QR code. We're probably not using those at this point. You can also share on Google Classroom. So when you click on share on Google Classroom, you're going to choose your classroom, choose an action. You can create an assignment, ask a question, make an announcement. So then the link to the grid would be right here. You can put a due date. You can assign it points. And then you can just hit assign. And then that assignment will be assigned to the students and they'll be able to just link to it right from the Google Classroom site. So if we view it in Classroom, there it is. And then the student can just click on it and it will go right there. And they don't have to sign in or anything. So it works out really well. I had a lot of fun with it. The students had a lot of fun with it. So there you are. It's Padlet. And let me know if you have any questions. You can always email me or check in. Thanks for coming. I hope everybody's doing well. And hopefully this helps you with your classes.